Hello and welcome to Monday. It's Memorial Day, and it's very, very late. It is 2:15, so technically it's Tuesday, but Monday for now. Um, Today was rather chill. There wasn't really much going on, other than a little bit of cooking in the house. Uh, One of the lights in our basement just decided to go out, so that was a whole thing that we need to deal with. It's gonna be a process, but we'll work on that when we get to work on that. Um, Last night was super fun. It doesn't really even feel like last night, but um, that took up quite some time, and there's a lot of stuff happening this week. Um, like I have a party to go to Thursday and um Saturday, I think, something like that. Um, so it's gonna be busy. There's that, and then there's also the fact that tomorrow my day is pretty much packed. I mentioned that I would be seeing a movie tomorrow, and oh boy, it's gonna be a whole thing. So let's talk about today, right? Well, I need to go watch this movie for something that's being done tomorrow, and like as a personal project that we'll talk about it soon enough. Like I swear, it's gonna happen like in the next month or so. It's probably gonna be public, but yeah, I'm doing this personal project, and I need to go see this movie for said project, right? Um, which leads into another talking point. Today, I spent quite a bit of time doing research on, well, I guess this project, right? So, I need to do a lot of research, right? One of the things that I do is just research music and music albums, and, I find myself doing research a lot, and I'm totally fine with that. Like, I love to reach. I love to research stuff. I think, um, just like taking a deep dive into something that you're interested in, and just like learning as much as you can, putting the pieces together, and they all just start fitting, and then pieces that you didn't even know that would fit end up fitting into that piece of the puzzle and just becomes super super well connected, and it's just like so much fun, so good. All right. Um, yeah, that's why I'm up so late, right? Like I've watched like two, three, four documentaries today on this little topic, and I'm like halfway through this one now. It's like 2.5 hours or something, and I'm like an hour into it. So I need to finish that, and I gotta talk about that tomorrow for this project. Like it's so much going on, right? Um, but yeah, I think I've done more research like these past couple of months than I ever did in college, which is really kind of interesting to think about, right? I was a computer science major. I didn't need to research. I didn't need to look into these things about if I needed to research something, it was for like a paper or a project or something. It was never something like too deep. I never really needed to look into anything. It was just like either math or variables or like a certain topic that the teacher would provide, and we would just read and learn. And like it was never really like, oh, here's something, run wild with it, right? Like the only thing I did that was my master thesis when I was like doing a deep dive into like the adoption of WireGuard as a new open source VPN standard into when it got adopted to Linux kernel, as opposed to OpenVPN, which is was the de facto standard, but now WireGuard is like becoming more and more of a replacement for that. Anyway, that was my master thesis. That was pretty much the only thing I like researched for. Other than that, it was just like, hey, cool. Where do we go from here? Well, we have to, I don't think I wrote any other papers. It was just like, that was it. Like I wrote that. I got my master's. Now we're here, and like research wise, it was just like, I love looking into things. I love learning, and while I do love learning about computers, this was just like this personal project is just wait for me to like research something else that I love. And again, we'll talk about it soon enough. I've been keeping this under wraps for months and months, and there's just so many personal projects that have been under wraps for months. And we'll talk about that so soon. I promise. But, yeah, I gotta, what is it, hit the head? Hit the hay? Something like that? I gotta go to sleep. I gotta watch this 1 hour of, I'm gonna be doing a lot of watching and talking and reading and so much tomorrow. But that all starts when I wake up. I need to edit this and upload it, so hopefully everything gets done in a timely manner, because I'm on a bit of a time crunch tomorrow. Okay, that's what I'm calling for today. Thank you all for watching. I hope to see you tomorrow. And until then, later.